Hi everyone on Facebook. I hope the audio is working for you, and I hope you're enjoying the nice weather that we've had this morning and early afternoon. We're going to stick with that nice weather. Looking at Texas right now, by the way, if you have any questions, make sure to comment on this Facebook Live. I can answer your questions, especially about this weekend into St. Patrick's Day. I know a lot of viewers are on there, so hey Seth. Nice to see you on Facebook Live. You're one of the loyal Facebook Live viewers. But yeah, today's going to be nice. We still have a few clouds out and about, kind of lingering this morning. Even some pockets of heavy rain moving into Memphis, Tennessee there. In fact, they're looking at the threat for some strong to severe storms in parts of Tennessee and to Memphis, also into northern Mississippi. So no severe weather for us, but for them, kind of some nasty, noisy storms moving southeast over there. But we are dry in our neck of the woods. I'm also looking at your comments over here. Darlene says, hello, how are you doing? I'm great, thanks for asking. I just walked my dog for my lunch break, so I kind of took a short hour break, and he just loved the weather outside, so excited to see my dog again after midday. I'll be showing the forecast once again on midday. Let's go ahead and look at temperatures right outside. Some of us are warming up pretty quickly because those clouds are breaking up like I was just talking about on our morning show. We're at 69 degrees in San Antonio, 73 in both Uvalde, Carrizo Springs, Eagle Pass at 73. A little bit cooler over Rock Springs right now, feeling like 64. Lisa Sanchez says, how are you? What's today's weather, please? Today's going to be nice. You know, a lot of you are going to ask what's the weather today, and it's just going to be downright nice. I can't wait to reach the 80s. It's just going to be a great day to maybe read outside or, you know, walk your dog, go to the park, whatever you like to do, and also hike. Now, you may be struggling with some allergies, and if you are, it's likely oak being the culprit here. It's pretty heavy on today's allergy report. It's at 640. Mold medium, and it's because of that recent rain that we've had. Not yesterday, but the day before. You know, we just had that steady light drizzle, kind of a gloomy day a few days ago. And that's why mold was heavy, very heavy on our allergy report yesterday. So kind of a difference there in mold, but staying medium along with hackberry and mulberry light today. So overall, not too bad, but if you're suffering from allergies, just know oak is likely the culprit there. But highs today, very, very nice. A lot of us in the 80s. We'll be at 84 in San Antonio. We should be in the low 70s for this time of year. So just kind of putting that in perspective, we are well above normal, and it's because the breaks in the clouds today. Kenny Clinton, hi Megan. ... Thanks for what you do. You're welcome, Kenny. Jesse Rodriguez, what's tonight going to look like? Tonight will be dry, but clouds are going to build back in tonight, so that's kind of what we're looking at. Seth says, thanks for the shout out. Yeah, talking about Jeopardy Tournament of Champions on KENS 5. Yeah, definitely. What's the weekend looking like? You know, I was talking to Audrey and Marvin about this weekend, and apparently there's going to be a lot of St. Patty's Day events taking place. So looking at the next few days, it looks like temperatures will stay unseasonably warm in the upper 70s and low 80s. The biggest difference will be A, the cloud cover, and B, the rain chances. So we are going to pick back up on rain chances, and it is going to be very humid Saturday. Today we have dew points in the upper 50s and low 60s. Saturday, you're going to feel a noticeable difference, kind of a bad hair day, so brace yourself for it. Saturday, we're expecting dew points in the upper 60s to even low 70s over southern counties. So very soupy, more humid Saturday, and of course, we'll keep temperatures very spring-like in the upper 70s. We are going to pick back up on our rain chances, though, so about 40% of us looking at scattered showers and a few thunderstorms. And because it's humid and because it's very warm, I'm not ruling out a few thunderstorms, but right now we're not looking at any severe weather. But of course, that's something we'll keep our eyes on since, you know, it feels like spring, and it is that time of year when we start getting a few, you know, storms that could possibly turn severe. But for us, no severe weather in the forecast. Any rain for the weekend in San Antonio? Claudia Douglas asked that. So, yes, we are looking at rain. It's not going to rain all day. In fact, I'll go ahead and pull up the hour by hour here. This is one weather model's perspective. This is the European model. This is one of our most reliable weather models that we have out there. So we only have a 20% chance of rain on Friday. If you look at the top right, I've started the clock Friday at 7 a.m. So this is kind of around that morning commute, or if you're even traveling, maybe you're headed northbound on the I-35 into parts of North Texas, they're looking at a few pockets of heavy rain. So we'll carry through time here a little bit slowly. Notice a lot of us drive from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday, hence that only 20% chance of rain. So you'll be lucky if you see any showers or hear any few thunderstorms too on Friday. So we carry on overnight Friday into Saturday morning. Here's Saturday at 7 a.m. and this is that 40% chance of rain. So right around morning on Saturday, we could see some light drizzle, maybe some spotty showers. It will be overcast at this point, and that cloud cover is just going to stick around from 7 a.m. through 7 p.m. Saturday. On and off rain, I think our highest rain coverage will be right over the hill country, where they're looking at up to an inch, maybe even 1.5 inches, 2 inches possible. But that's within the next 7 days. So that's from now through next Wednesday. And we do keep slim rain chances through Tuesday, St. Patrick's Day. So take that into account there. So this is Saturday at 7 p.m. Again, 40% chance of rain. Another 40% chance of rain from Sunday morning into Sunday evening. So same scenario, kind of rinse and repeat situation. Overcast, some light drizzle, maybe some spotty showers, a few thunderstorms possible Sunday morning, carrying on into Sunday at 7 p.m. But heavier rain expected over the hill country. So I think by Sunday evening, we'll be watching a few showers, pockets of heavy rain, and a few thunderstorms over the hill country. Forecast rainfall, this is through next Monday. Like I said, over an inch in many communities over the hill country. This includes Rock Springs, Kerrville, Fredericksburg. Austin could pick up an inch of rain. But take this with a grain of salt, because again, this is only one weather model's perspective. This is also the European model, just to kind of line it up with what we're looking at there with the timecast and future rainfall. Looking at some of these questions. Jesse Rodriguez, yes, thank you for all that you do for us. You're welcome. I hope you have a great Wednesday. Oh my gosh, Jessica, where? 24 here this weekend with a chance of snow. Oh my goodness. Well, come to Texas. Come visit us and vacation here. Let's look at temperatures right now again. I think it's just going to be a great day to maybe walk at the Riverwalk today, honestly. That's something I would love to do today, especially with these high temperatures in the 80s. You know, we're going to be 10 degrees from record, so you may think, oh man, this is unseasonably warm, but we're not looking at record high temperatures today. We'll kind of be far from that. Our record high is at 94 this afternoon. So we're only looking at 84 in San Antonio. Meanwhile, Cotulla and Carrizo Springs kind of showing off there in the low 90s. I'm happy to see some sunshine today. I know that the sun tried to peek through yesterday, but for the most part, it stayed mostly cloudy. But today, it should be partly sunny during the day. And I know we had some questions about the evening forecast. So clouds are going to build back in. So I've been saying all morning long, and I will say this on midday too. Make sure you enjoy the peaks of sunshine while it lasts today, because clouds build in tonight, and it is going to stay cloudy over the next several days. The sun will try to peek through, but it's going to be pretty hard to see the sun starting Thursday afternoon. These are overnight lows. This is what we'll be waking up to Thursday morning. A lot of us will stay dry Thursday during the day. I only have a 10% chance of rain. Carrying over this 20% though, isolated showers and storms on Friday. Like I said, a low severe weather threat, but since it is going to be very warm and humid by the end of this week into the first half of our weekend, not ruling out a few thunderstorms, so we'll have to watch that closely. Looking at certain communities like Boerne, Kerrville, Live Oak, and also Tilden, a lot of us will see a mostly cloudy sky Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We are going to ramp up our rain coverage, like I said, but notice Boerne has a higher chance than Tilden. That's because we're looking at most of that heavy rainfall over the hill country. So a bit soggy for Boerne by the first half of our weekend. I know I'll be traveling up to North Texas Thursday, so tomorrow, and I'm hoping it doesn't rain up there Saturday morning. I'll be doing a 5K, so I'm excited about that. And that reminds me, I kind of need a run today, and it'll be a perfect afternoon to do so. Mona Martinez, what's today's high? It's going to be 84 in San Antonio, but I guess it depends where you live. Most of us looking at 80s today. One thing to also note, our temperatures drop off just a little bit once we get into the end of the week. Friday 77, 76 by Saturday. That's because thicker cloud cover will start to increase over South Texas. We'll go ahead and jump to the rain timeline, because some of these overnight rain chances will not pop up on our 7-day, like the 20% chance of rain. It's pretty slim for our viewing area, so we don't want to overload you on the 7-day forecast with all these rain chances, but we're only looking at a 20% Friday night and Saturday evening. But yeah, it looks like most of the heavy rain will be over the hill country on Saturday, carrying on into Sunday. Now, early next week, we'll go ahead and talk about that. We're still looking at scattered showers on Monday. So we do keep that 40%. We'll likely go higher tomorrow on these rain chances for both Monday and to St. Patrick's Day, but I like to look at a few weather model updates before we ramp up our rain coverage just a little bit there. Feel free to ask some questions here. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Are any of you going anywhere this weekend for spring break? Curious to know. If you're staying home in San Antonio, you're not missing out on the warm weather. I mean, we're still going to have warm weather. I was also talking to Audrey and Marvin this morning about how I can't believe St. Patrick's Day is next Tuesday. I just feel like time is flying by. But if you have outdoor St. Patty's Day plans, we only have a 20%. I would say the main thing, and this goes for this weekend too, download our KENS 5 app. We have a free radar available, and you can watch storms, and you could see if lightning's headed for your area. I would say the biggest concern is just going to be the pockets of heavy rain and the cloud-to-ground lightning over this weekend and early next week. So just watch out for the lightning. Nothing severe carrying on into early week. Here's some good news too. I know a lot of us were waking up to some dense fog this morning, but it looks like most of that fog has cleared out, which we expected. You know, it's going to mix out, especially since we're looking at peaks of sun already outside. We'll go ahead and look at yeah, there you go. So that cloud cover is breaking up pretty well right now. And it is just humid. Since our dew point and our air temperature are pretty close together, that's when it starts getting a little humid out there. So I saw something Fiesta related in our comments. Don says, can you tell us if Fiesta parades, etc. are still on? That is something you'll have to tune in for in our evening newscast, because I'm sure we'll have a lot of stories about that, and we'll cover that, and we'll have those answers. What's the story on St. Patrick's Day? Warm with a 20% chance of showers. I'll go back to the 7-day forecast for you. So there you go. Tuesday, a little breezy too, so that breeze is going to be nice with highs in the low 80s. I know I've had some folks on social media say, you know, it's important to stay hydrated too, so make sure you stay hydrated since we are looking at these warmer temperatures here. But the good news is the fog has mixed out. It's going to be very warm today. Not much going on across the state of Texas. You know, we have a few clouds over the Panhandle, watching a line of showers and storms over Memphis. They actually had a few severe thunderstorm warnings over Arkansas earlier. I was watching those. Pretty good hill producers. Even some storm reports up there. But yeah, not much going on with Texas. You know, a lot of us are pretty warm. I hope you're enjoying the nice weather today. Try to eat lunch outside while you're taking a break from work or any activities that you have going on today. Yeah, definitely enjoy the nice weather. We are unseasonably warm, well above normal. We should be in the low 70s this time of year, but a lot of us looking at highs in the 80s. I'm also curious to know about St. Patty's Day plans in San Antonio this weekend. I heard they do something with a river and turning it green or some sort of color, so I'm curious about that, if you know that. Any of you guys? Oh, I meant the history of St. Patrick's Day. I'm not sure. You're now quizzing me. Yeah, so, just enjoy it. Enjoy the nice weather. We're looking at rain chances this weekend. I know a lot of folks are hopping on and off this Facebook Live. I'm just going to go through the timecast one more time for Friday through Sunday just to give you an idea of why we have these rain chances in place. So we're going to start at Friday, 7 a.m., heaviest rain over West Texas into DFW. We have a 20% chance of rain during the day on Friday, and we carry that over into Friday evening. 7 p.m. Friday, still a lot of us dry. I know we have maybe some outdoor dinners taking place, parties, whatever you may have going on. It doesn't look like a washout for Friday night. Friday night into Saturday morning, spotty showers, some light drizzle. Will be overcast at that point, and the clouds just are going to not go anywhere during the day on Saturday. We are going to ramp our rain coverage up to 40% Saturday during the day, drop it back down to a 20. So kind of this wacky weather pattern in place. We're so warm right now because we have this weak upper level ridge, and you've probably have heard us talk about the ridge a lot, especially during the summer months in Texas. We have this upper level ridge of high pressure. That's our typical summer-like weather pattern. But right now it's just a subtle ridge. It's not, this big heat dome that we typically see in the summertime, but that's the reason why we've been so warm yesterday, also today, and that's also why a lot of us aren't looking at rain chances right now. But that ridge is going to kind of collapse just a little bit once we get into the weekend. So we have some surface features taking place. That's going to, of course, ignite some showers and storms for us. And that's why we have rain chances increasing this weekend. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to leave this on the 7-day forecast. I have to get ready for midday, but I hope you guys have a safe and nice Wednesday. Get outside and enjoy the nice weather. And yeah, we're just going to have a lot of great weather these next couple of days. So I'll talk to you soon.